Halle Bailey is breaking her silence following her split from rapper DDG. The 24-year-old takes to her Instagram October 10th to post a series of pics showing her life as a single mom to her and DDG's son, Halo.
Action.
It's that time of year again where we say Happy Father's Day, but we don't celebrate fathers. I got this shirt, this beautiful flamingo shirt. I got it from my baby mama, the mother of my son, the sweet lady. It was so kind of her to take my children to the store and buy this shirt for me and say Happy Father's Day. And now for all the people who don't know their fathers, who don't have a positive relationship with their fathers, I'm going to do in the general tradition of America, because in general, America does not like fathers. And so we're going to celebrate fathers by telling the truth. America doesn't like fathers, and if you don't know your dad, or if you don't have a good relationship with your dad, it's your mom's fault. Blame your mom and shame your mom if you don't know your dad. Let's have some honest conversations. I want to build my case by starting off with the most powerful point that I can. Every woman that I know, most women in general, not every woman I know, they don't all say this. Craziness, my body, my choice. Can we start right there? And if we start right there, then everything that you do, if it's consensual. Now, if it's not consensual, if the father of your child had unconsensual encounters with you, then man, hey, that man should be incarcerated, and he only gets postcards saying Happy Father's Day as he sits in, where's he at? In prison. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till November. That was that Wyclef Jean. Yeah, daddy ain't coming home for a long time if he's out here taking cookies. But now, if it was a consensual encounter, if it was your body, your choice, and you gave yourself to that man, you had nothing in writing, you had no contracts, you didn't even have a promise ring. You just want some ding-a-ling. Now, how could you ever get mad at that man? Well, it takes two. No, it doesn't. It doesn't take two. Because the man is always going to be, look, man, historically, accurately, even right now, a man's job is to reproduce, and it's hard. It's hard for a woman to just give up the nookie for a man. You got to have something. You got to be kind of interesting. You got to have some character, some charisma, some riz. Nigga better have some swagger to go get them guts. But we don't get those accolades. Look, if you go ask baby daddies in general, like if you haven't seen him, if you're a child and you haven't seen your father in an extended period of time, if you go talk to that man, he probably ain't gonna be mad. If you ask him about your mother, he's gonna have some resentment, but he's gonna smile a little bit because she let him hit. She let him hit. She gave him some. Man, I get so excited when the woman gives me some. She be like, you want some? I'm like, uh-huh. She be like, you want some? I'm like, uh-huh. Because the power of the cookie is so good. Everybody wants some cookie. You want some cookie. I want some cookie. And to all the children in the world who don't know your daddy, your mama gave up that cookie. And I know every woman who says, I believe women, I support women. It's your body, your choice. That's the major contention. If that's the thing, right? Because you only had the baby by the man who likes you. Because the man you like, excuse me. Like, because you'll have a baby by a man who don't like you because you like him. You be so Twitter-pated and infatuated and sprung like a spring on that ding-a-ling that you be like, man, if I have this baby, maybe he will stay with me. Maybe he will love me. All this hope, all this ambition for a woman who won't even get a man to commit. She won't get him to commit. Now here's where it gets real tricky and it gets real difficult, right? I'm talking to the children who don't have a relationship with their fathers, and I'm trying to get you to understand that people like Tupac ruined your brain. Tupac Shakur broke your brain, dear mama. Even as a crack fiend mama, always was a black queen mama. You gotta shame her. Shame her, mama. I want to know my daddy. Where my daddy at? Where my daddy is? Shame her and blame her for giving herself to a man who either she didn't want or who didn't want her. It's solely on her shoulders. My body, my choice. Let's get right back to it. My body, my choice. If you want me to commit, then you have to submit. Like, if I'm in a desert and it's hot and I'm thirsty and a water truck pulls up and it's so much beautiful, crystal clear H2O. It ain't no oasis. Oh my God, I'm not hallucinating. It's real water. I better humble my thirsty ass and say, may I please have some water because I'm dying of thirst. Pretty please. I can't say, my body, my choice. I demand some water because I'm thirsty. That's ludicrous. That's insane. And for any woman who has a baby by a man and she says, you better love me. You better take care of me. You better take care of this child. Are you crazy? You better be the most humble, the most submitting, the most kind and caring woman ever, please. I'm in danger. I need your help. I'm extremely vulnerable. The world is big. This baby is valuable, and I need help. Will you please help me? Will you please help me? I'll do whatever you say. I will listen. Just blow the whistle. How high? How far? I will do anything you ask of me because I know I need you. Now listen here to all the children who don't know your father. If your mother wasn't willing to submit, then your daddy didn't have to commit to a person who's trying to use the legal system as a whip. Shut up. Give me my child support. Shut up. You can only see the children when I tell you can see the children. I'm trying to, hey, goddamn. On Father's Day, on this Father's Day, I'm trying to mend relationships between fathers and children. It's your mama's fault. I love you. I had a wonderful opportunity with her, and she was like, I can do whatever I want. I'm about to go see Jimmy. I'm like, who's Jimmy? Jimmy with the slimmy? She getting slid by some cat. Giving up my cat. Why do I say my cat? If you have my baby, you're my woman because I'm obligated to take care of you and that baby. Because in front of God, in front of the America, in front of your parents, in front of you, the honorable thing is for me to take care of you. But in order for me to take care of you, goddamn, you gotta be mine. I'm not taking care of some shit that ain't mine. I'm not it's no rent-a-cat. I don't rent cat. I only buy that. But it's hard. You can't buy a person, and women are people, and you got free will. And guess what, mama? Daddy has free will too. I have the right to say no. If you don't submit, I won't commit. No. You want to be a single mama? Shame you, blame you, why the hell would you do that? I wanted the woman, but the woman didn't want me because she wanted me she'd behave. Why do you have to be so intense and so excited? Because it's Father's Day, and fathers don't get separated. We get flamingo shirts. Man, flamingo shirts are dope. I love flamingos. Who don't like that pink? I love that pink. One of the pink, one of the things. Oh, I'm a filthy, wonderful man. I am the amalgamation of everything that makes a man wonderful. I'm passionate. Sometimes I get angry. Sometimes I get rage. Sometimes I need revenge. And sometimes I need to tell the truth. Tell the truth and get some power. If you don't know your father, blame your mother, shame your mother, and ask her, and why you gave it up to a man who ain't want to be with you? And why you be lying for? Huh? Why you still ain't got no man? Huh? How come no man you ever with never wanted you? You got 3 kids and you got 3 baby daddies and none of them want you. Either they're the most horrible men in the world who should be incarcerated, or your mother is or you know, like the fucking big ass the lineman on the movie the man goddamn the big Michael Orr. Put a W on that. W's, eat them. Hey, daddy's is taking W's. You hear me? Like it's daddy season. Hey, if you have the opportunity to make a baby, it'd be crazy for you not to make a baby. And woman, if you make a baby with a nigga and he ain't your man, that's crazy. We blaming and shaming forever and always. The greatest American alive. From me to you. Amen.
Alive.